On February 26th, Compto Nashville, hosted by WeGo Public Transit, facilitated a powerful discussion focused on building strategic business relationships and accessing contracting opportunities within the transportation industry. Here are some key takeaways from the event. First, build lasting relationships and make sure you understand your audience before engaging with them. Follow up with flexibility. Always communicate in the way they prefer. And don't be afraid to ask about it. Have your professional services team review contracts carefully. Never assume a contract is solid. Know exactly what you're signing. And remember, insurance is crucial. Never operate without the required coverage. A big thank you to our panelists, attendees, and WeGo Public Transit for hosting this event and making it such a success. If you weren't able to attend, don't worry, stay tuned for more discussions coming your way. Sign up for our monthly newsletter for future events, or visit compto.org/chapters/Nashville and click on events to see what's next.
Hey, this is DeAntoine Moore here at Compto, and we are excited. Where are you at? Listen, you should have been here. We had an amazing panel about how to move someone from just an acquaintance to the actual business relationship. We heard from Tanisha Hall, Reggie Polk, and EJ Odom, who shared some industry secrets and some lessons learned about how to develop contractual relationships. And guess what? After the panel, man, you missed out. WeGo shared some upcoming March contracting opportunities. Listen, you do not want to miss the next Compto event because you never know who will be there and what you will learn and who you will connect with to move into some good contracting opportunities. Listen, I want you to make sure you're at the next one at Compto Nashville, and we're excited to have WeGo partner with us and give us upcoming March contracting opportunities. And hopefully we can do this again, and you'll be there.
Whenever I'm in front of somebody, and when you look at all three of our businesses, we know what we do and we know what we do well. And so your elevator pitch should just be, who are you and what do you do? And whenever you can just kind of create something that's just catered to you and your personality, your business, what you do, that makes it a very smooth transition whenever you're communicating that elevator pitch. But most people want to know, imagine if you're meeting somebody on the street, everybody has an elevator pitch. Well, my name is such and such, I'm from such and such, and how'd you end up in Nashville? Well, I did this. And so that's kind of an elevator pitch in terms of who you are. So what we try to do is an elevator pitch in terms of who we are as a business and what we do well. And over the years, my elevator pitch has kind of adjusted and changed because when we first got in the market, we were just, we'll do anything and everything, right? Now we have a better identity in terms of who we are, and so we focus on certain markets to bring that to the client.
I agree with Reggie. I have a similar approach. I really try to do my research ahead of time, see who is actually attending the event, make sure to see if I have any relationships with any of the people who are going to be there, whether or not it's a relationship with the person at the booth or a relationship with the business overall. I just try to make some connections with people because a lot of times it's challenging to have just a cold introduction. But if you can make some type of relational introductions, like, oh, well, we did some work with you guys in Nashville, or I know someone who, even knowing which school they graduated from, I am a big component of cyber stalking people before an event, and just making sure I can find some connections, some like-minded type connections with people to ensure that it's not just a, hey, how you doing, here's some swag. As Freddie said, I don't want your swag, I want your business. So just really being very intentional about understanding who is, either understanding more information about the company itself and what relationships I have with the company, because I am a firm believer in having a very warm meeting with people instead of meeting with them cold.
So you activated me. But I'm going to take this in a slightly different direction. We do get a lot of work because we attend a pre-bid for an organization. But my goal in a pre-bid is actually counterintuitive. It's not necessarily win the bid, it's to win the relationship. It's very hard in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 7 days to properly vet a partner and put your name and reputation online for what you need to do. So the pre-bid process for me is more so about that follow-up, that courtship, and building rapport. Now, the outreach process, again, I think I have a handle on what we do and what value we provide and who our end users and customers are. And my approach has been soft follow-up. We met at this event, this is what we talked about, here's, if you are looking for these sets of things and it's on your timetable, we'd love to continue a discussion. And then sometimes it becomes, I believe we can provide value, but for some reason there's not synchronization there. And because there isn't, we're going to continue that dating process, if you will, and look for the right opportunity and synchronization. I sometimes, say in the office, they're not calling us back for a date. So let's stop focusing on them for a date and let's focus on the people who absolutely want to go on a date with us. So it's a balance of this. You can't force this person and say, you should be doing business with me and I'm just gonna hyper focus to make you do business with me. That's not the way that I would go about it. It has to be an investment of equal proportions of you bringing something and them also saying that we see the value that you can bring to the project.
Thanks for tuning in to this sneak peek of the Comto Nashville event, hosted by WeGo Public Transit. We've shared some of the highlights from our discussion on building business relationships and accessing contracting opportunities in the transportation industry. Want to catch the full experience? Be sure to sign up for our monthly newsletter to stay in the loop on future events. You can also visit comto.org/chapters/Nashville and click on events to see what's coming next. Stay connected, and we'll see you at our next event.